So at least we're at the King George Inn.
Yeah, we finally made it here after the drive, so let's check it out here.
Okay.
Supposed to be very active here.
Welcome to the Jailhouse Tavern in King George.
Thanks very much, Kelly.
Come on in.
Thank you.
In there, right? And I actually had my hands up. I was like majorly rocking, but he was coming actually at me. I was sending out the white light, and that's right when he was communicating to me. So
that would calm down enough. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you don't have that respect there, and like I said, I keep saying that over and over again here. There's no harm.
Yeah.
They just want respect,
yeah,
and that's it. And then with the children, they don't know what to do with all of that energy that everybody's brought in.
yeah,
So it's confusing to them, and they don't know what's going on, or
yeah.
you
Like
know?
it's so weird though, because like even though that we're talking, right, we're also still talking mentally,
yeah.
right? It's too bad though that like some of our viewers could not understand exactly what we're talking about right now, besides actually like verbal.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's like,
probably. Well, you know what? Everybody has a gift. It's whether or not if instead of shutting it down, you go forward. All of us are born with a gift.
Yeah.
We all have it. If society shuts things down because they say it's not right,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's like so what would you sort of say though that was actually up here though originally?
Originally up here, you had the original, because this was the maids' quarters, and you also had the butler's quarters. Like the men and women were always kept separate. But at the same time, what I also pick up here is the nursery,
Okay.
which would have been back in the day very normal, because the nannies and the maids, the nurseries were always up on the upper floor. Children were always kept away from the parents, right?
Yeah.
Especially when it was a higher society. High society, you know, same as the men and the women had their separate rooms. The children was also kept up generally in with the servants, because it was the servants' responsibility to take care of them.
Yeah.
So when I'm getting up in and around here, that's why the children in the children's area seems to be more into that location, and that's where they like to hide in the hidey hole that is here, because to them that's their safe zone,
Okay.
right? Especially from the prisoners that are here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So to them, so we actually have the beginning of the history here, even beforehand, and then because it wasn't just a jail, you know, we
Yeah.
had the mansion first. Before that, you had just the land.
Yeah.
And you had the little, you know, the mud huts and everything that they, you know, as they were coming in and building Cobourg. And then when they came in, and the gentleman, when he came from Scotland and built the mansion for his wife, right, Mary Catherine, then the, and then it went from there, and then it became in the late 1800s, it became a prison, a jail. It
Yeah.
was the town jail.
Yeah.
Right, and then from there, and then when the government came in and purchased the property after the fact, then it became a provincial jail to 1998.
Yeah.
They felt very, very disrespectful, and the children were afraid. They're scared.
Were they hiding?
They were hiding in their usual underneath, in the back here. Just filling it with a little bit of white light. There you go, kids.
Another shot in the back where they are.
they're in their hidey hole.
Okay. They're back in there. You guys are okay. You're here to get that negative energy out of here for you. Is there something behind me?
It's his counter partner. Watch it.
Oh, are you okay? Totally back right off. I'm stronger than you. Back right off.
Okay, alright.
Yep, he's gone.
Gone?
Yeah, he's gone.
Did you cross him over, or did he just get banished away?
He just banished. He'll be. I'm gonna have to block him. Thanks for the headache.
Yeah, headache now.
Okay, there we go. Peace.
The other one's actually in the ball.
Yep.
The one over there was a level 1. This is a level 2.
Yeah. Okay, he's the one that does injury.
Yeah. Actually, that's who I came across last night because my knee.
Okay, I'm going to get my smudge bowl.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
So basically, it's a man. Right now, he's actually right behind me. I can actually feel him actually on my right shoulder. So what Trevor was feeling was the man. The reason was because of the negative energy that actually sort of came up afterwards. Last night, though, we actually asked permission to come up. Like I actually asked for our permission to come up right when everybody left. I was the last one to go downstairs. I did say thank you very much. Closed off. Now the people that came up actually afterwards. To the energy up here, it is negative because they never asked for full permission. Whenever you're entering an area, you do actually have to ask permission actually to come in. Just over here, I'm actually hearing dropping sounds,
Yeah,
but it's not to do with the water.
Over here too, yes.
So, and Carrie's actually gone downstairs to grab actually some stuff. So
we're up here by ourselves right now, so.
We've actually passed some energy to the white light. We just had a negative energy. It was basically a level 1 that actually I faced with, and it was actually in the back.
Okay, we were just in the back room where they banished the negative energy in the back corner. As I was coming out of there, what happened was I stepped over the wires and I was clear of them, but as soon as I got past them, it felt like something else I got caught on. And basically what happened is he grabbed my foot. He wouldn't let me go out of that room. I just walked out of the back area here, and there's wires right there that I was stepping over. I was clear of them. And as soon as I got clear of them, something grabbed my foot. It felt like I was stuck on something. Something definitely grabbed my foot.
There, this whole area. I have to do it very carefully because of the fire. I don't need a fire hazard. Oh, they will be back. We're going to have to do a complete banishment.
Yeah, because you just banished him from this area, right? It
Yeah.
wasn't a crossover. So.
No, I need a couple more things for doing the crossover. So we'll need to, I need to get the sea salt and the holy water.
Right.
Because the negativity, those two have been here from what I get is the early 1900s is what I get, and they're very they figure they own this place, but they also want to get people, they want to hurt people, they still want to do the hurting, and that's probably one of the reasons why they're within here, and they ended up dying here. Now one of them, I could be wrong, but it feels like one of them was one of the ones that got hung here.
Something just peeked up behind you back there.
Yeah.
Behind the corner.
So that's who it is.
Yeah. Live stream of the Jailhouse Tavern and Inn for the Halloween lockdown 2016. We are just about to set up the live stream here. This is a quick little preview of the area that we're in. I'm going to be setting up the main live stream in a few minutes, so stay tuned and we will get this hooked up very soon.
Well, let's just go over, Trevor.
Let's go on.
Coming through with camera? Thank you very much.
You should.
And two people that are going to be joining us tonight here.
Hello.
And this is the contest winner.
This is our lovely contest winner and her other half. Okay.
So
This is our live Facebook feed for the night, so we're just starting to hook
Hello,
up.
Cass. Hello, Alicia.
Our daughters are watching.
Let's do a quick tour before we hook up the big YouTube feed. So
and Trevor's going to be doing it actually over here.
Yeah.
Podcasting from there, right? And then he's going to probably do the live stream, actually the thing over there for which we need to show you guys. So over here is actually the holding area, right where the jail cell used to be. I hope Jill's actually on. I'm sorry, Jill. But yeah, just trying to get things organized.
Yep. How do you want to walk around a little bit first? It's the basement area.
Sorry, we'll just hook everything up.
All right.
So this is the laundry room right where we're doing everything. Actually, live feed tonight.
This is our base here. So.
All right, so I know it's going to be a different angle, but there's the cameras there that we're going to be showing you guys all together. Put that down like that. Sorry, Trev. I think we need this over here. So that's what we used last time. Put it on the slant. Now, I'll let you guys know camera 3 is not actually operational. It is actually down.
We only have 3 cameras for the whole place tonight, so just ignore the blank one for now. There's only 3.
That's solitary confinement. That there is actually the imprint room, and then actually that's the children's area right where our friend Doris will be located.
Yes. You'll see us going from screen to screen once we start going here tonight. So.
All right, so what's going to go on those? I'm going to be cutting out for a little bit, and then Trevor's going to be bringing his actually stuff live.
Yeah, we're just going to set up our base here at our base location at the jail here in the basement. We're going to set up our live feed on our YouTube channel in just a few moments. Right now we're just doing a quick live Facebook feed to let you guys know that we will be set up very soon, probably just around 8 o'clock or shortly after. So just stay tuned. We will post a live link again. We posted it just a little while ago, so if you scroll down our Facebook, you'll see a live link post, maybe around 5 o'clock or so I did it, so just check there. If not, I'll post another one shortly after I get this all set up for you.
And also those, you can go through our website, actually, OGPSFilming.ca.
And go to the top, and there'll be a live events tab at the top. Just click that.
So, all right, so Trevor's getting everything all hooked up for you guys. Live location.
Yes, live Halloween lockdown at the Cobourg jail. This jail was once the largest in Ontario, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it closed down just recently, well, what they call recently, in 1998, so it's not old closed, it's a recently closed, so even more energy around.
hopefully you guys are tuning in. Unfortunately, I don't have anything hooked up actually for live chat because right now we're sort of streaming actually through actually a cell phone. Do apologize actually for this, but what I'll do is I'll sort of log you guys actually in actually solitary confinement area. And actually, from that room there, though, that the camera's now actually on, we're actually getting live activity. So, all right. So Trevor's just got to do actually the live stream thing.
So here we have our main live screen on YouTube for live stream. This is what it's called, the Jailhouse Tavern and Inn Halloween Lockdown. So if you guys can see the title there, that's what you look for on YouTube. Or if you find our direct link,
Just go live.
Hangouts. There we go. Hello. So we're not quite there yet. Yeah.
Trying to get things all
Oh,
organized.
there it goes. Okay. There's our broadcast here. Start.
There we go.
There we go. We are now live on YouTube, guys. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us here tonight at the Cobourg jail. We are here in our base, so that's why it is looking like a basement, because we're in the bottom level here. We have to store our stuff down here because upstairs it is an open bar and stuff, so we want our stuff away from all the other stuff upstairs. But we have set up for you for the night, so we're going to do a quick little thing here first. Thank you very much, everybody, again for tuning in, and please note we will be experiencing some difficulties down moderating this event tonight. So just message that moderator tonight and actually ask them to text either Mark or myself to let us know that it is down, and we will come right away and get it hooked back up.
Yeah.
That's probably the best thing. Guys, our vote is like 8 o'clock.
Very excited. I'll be in the
Yes.
children.
It's going to be solitary confinement here in the basement, and we're going to try to draw out the energy that's in there and get them to men. By itself, that's a good thing. Okay, well, so be it. And hopefully this will stay going for you guys for a while. But I'm on Chris here tonight, and we'll be in and out of this room, so you guys can watch us do our stuff. I'll try to get this at a good angle for you guys. First of all, a walk around tour around the whole building and outside and stuff with the groups. Then we're going to come in here, so there'll be nothing for a little bit of a while, but then maybe say 9 o'clock-ish, you might see some more people come in here, okay? So hopefully it reboots by itself. If it doesn't, I might be in by 9:30. Okay, so this is hopefully work better here.
Okay. So we need to have a light flash on that one?
Yes, we will. I'm getting to see this down so much.
Yeah, right there. Should be good. Steve.
Yes. Yeah, that's not that. I'll certainly let me in here. Hold on.
Yeah, that's why I didn't look at it.
I told you. I told you. Look at this, look at the ball.
Did you put something in?
Alright, so, Brad. Circle around, but not look yet.
We're gonna come in here now. We're not going hands like how we normally do.
This is solitary.
Okay, what we're gonna do is sort of gather around for a while. We're not going to place. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is actually get you to stand over here, please. Yeah. Okay, all right. I need everybody calm down, please, and do stay at home on side. I need you guys to respect, please. Right here. Yeah, please. Thank you.
Don't turn around and look the other way.
Do you want to do it?
Do you have your green pen, names with spirits?
Charts that right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. I need everybody's attention, please, those cell phones. Those cell phones. Those cell phones. Thank you. All right, we're going to do this page first. We have the chakras open. And you guys feel anything? Doris is here. Doris, okay. Doris is a witness to this. I'm standing right here.
But what exactly happened?
I had an energy trying to take over me. All right.
Well, it's Around you by the split as well, as trying to go around everybody, kept going on the path as well.
One of the gentlemen though that was actually in the center right where I am. All you can hear from him though is he got slapped across the face with an empty finger. That's how vicious this energy is. I'm not mentioning who it is or time period at all. Trish, actually was a witness to this.
Okay.
Yeah. So, if you guys are feeling something, please speak up now.
You're okay, right? So that's how I started the last time.
What we actually saw also, since we were all, us Indians, we were over on the side, non-Indians were on the side. We saw stuff coming from that window, peeking in. So,
Everybody else okay?
is everybody, yes.
If you start to feel unwell, just. We're not holding hands, which is good, because then you can't break the circle. Actually, when the energy tried to overtake me in this room, one year, I had my glasses on, and I was ready to pass and higher. She came across me.
Yeah, this is my hands.
She saw me going and came across me, took my glasses off, and my husband.
What I like to do right now is this. What I like to do is kind of shuffle, sidewalk shuffle, please. We can rotate. Move it around, please. You guys are going to be actually talking for Trevor. Let's bring on over.
We got a meeting going on over here too, Mark.
Okay, good, thank you. It's warmer on the side.
Good cold down there.
Now I'm over here, you can get difference.
How you doing, okay?
Yeah,
I need you.
Hey, I know what.
Do you always need relatives in places like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, not judging.
No, it's okay, you can judge. We're all okay.
Well, I like to give you those things. Yeah, outside. Stay here. Yeah, this good.
Making sure Chris is down there.
So everybody's energy spot, I'm gonna see here. Everybody, relax. Stop down that side. Who's the meter with us? Okay, I'll make sure. So everyone's walking around. This side here was more relaxed. That side was more jumpy for the meter. All right. How are we doing over on this side?
Yeah, it's much colder anyways.
Much colder, okay.
Not because the window's there, the energy is the house flowing, so how it's just going around. Here we do have someone that keeps looking in from there, so.
Is that King?
I don't feel it's King, it's someone else.
Okay.
And you guys are feeling the same thing, cold.
Yeah.
Over there. What
Yeah.
What he's trying to do is very cold.
So again, those on the side here, mediums were over here, and we were actually sensing stuff coming through that window. We did what you guys did, and that's right when I was almost attacked. Lady Rick's having issues actually completely taken over, and then the slap actually happened to the head person. So. And here in those next terminal, we'll be locking you guys actually up in these cells, hopefully. So it all depends, though. Hopefully Trevor's strong enough. If not, I actually asked for Trish to be actually in here. So.
Gee, thanks.
I love you. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back. Please stay at the same table so that we can break up in groups.
Yeah, I'll do the groups next. I'll take a lot of time.
Is that your machine, Lord? Yeah. John.
See how the energy is going to bring light on strong, growing, yeah. If you want to keep your hold of that, it's really protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, please, I just raised
What was going on here? I told you here, and she's doing stuff like I do have a problem as well. The energy now.
Okay, so we're heading back, breaking up into groups.
I'm just gonna hear for a second, okay, guys?
Yeah, that's okay.
I'll read that.
To the far end, to the picture, no.
And do you know who was in here?
Who?
What's his name? The one who has the picture right there? Oh, what's his name again? Not Billy King, the one who killed the picture.
Bernardo?
Yeah.
Oh, Bernardo?
Yeah.
He was kept in here.
He was there, yeah, he's kept here, they said between 24 to 48 hours. But that's not his intention.
That's somebody else.
And it's the one who was timing.
Yeah.
Because he's very protective down here. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, where's the man? Yeah, you can go there and explain sometimes what happened.
But what exactly happened?
I had an energy trying to take over me. Alright.
Well, it's, he was coming around to by his foot as well, as trying to go around everybody, kept going on his path as well.
One of the gentlemen that lives actually in the center right where I am. All you can hear from him though is he got slapped across the face with an energy here. That's how vicious this energy is. I'm not mentioning who it is or time period at all. Trish, actually the witness to this.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you guys are feeling something, please speak up now.
Do you want to keep my foot right now? That's how I started the last
What we actually saw also, since we were all, us mediums, we were over on the side, non-mediums, we were on the side. We saw stuff coming from that window, peeking in. So,
Everybody else okay?
is everybody,
If
yes?
you start to feel unwell, just. We're not holding hands, which is good, because then you can't break the circle pieces. When the energy tried to overtake me in this room, 1 year, I had my bus coming over and I was ready to pass and rider. She came across me.
Yeah. This is my hand.
She saw me going and came across me, took my glasses off and took my husband.
What I like to do right now is what I like to do is I have to shuffle, so I walk shuffle, please. We can rotate. Move it around, please. You guys are going to be actually talking for Let's bring on over.
We got a meeting going on over here too, Mark.
Okay, thank you. It's warmer outside.
Good cold down there.
Now I'm over here, you can get difference.
How you doing, okay?
Yeah,
I need my, I need you.
Hey, I know what.
Do
Months.
you always need relatives in places like this?
Yeah.
Just asking, not judging.
No, it's okay, you can judge. We're all good.
Well, I like to give you those things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, what's the meaning? And you can go there and explain sometimes what happened.
I have a little trigger object as well that I picked up before we left. The keys.
Jail keys, great.
Yes. So I'll just be carrying those.
Trigger.
Do you want to hold on that?
No, I don't want to stay. No, I don't want
Come on. Come on. Okay.
Here. Give me the keys.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, they are quite heavy. It's like actual metal keys, so it's pretty bright on you. So. All right, she's got the keys to jail, and we have our test subjects here for the first round. Are you guys ready? Anybody nervous? Feeling anything different?
No.
Calm?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, who's volunteering first? You? All right, let's go. You're gonna be in this cell right here. All right. You're gonna be in here. As you notice, I have one other tool in here, and it is actually called a periscope because of the 360-degree tubes that are on it. And it's just a temperature tool, so that will tell you if there's any cold spots or hot spots near you, and it'll show you where it is according to the location, because it's a full circle, right? So, ready? Have fun in there. Comfy?
Yep.
Okay, it'll just be a few minutes. Closing the door. Put that over here.
Is the camera in your honor?
No, there's not one on her directly. But I can actually go over there with this one.
I'm gonna stand down here because I want to make sure I can see her. She's
Yeah.
okay.
Actually, I might go over beside you here. That's lights shining.
Something touched her.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Something's touching her back. Okay, you've been in there for a few minutes. How's it feeling?
Feels pretty normal.
We saw you kind of brushing your hair. Was there something to the back of you bothering you?
It was getting caught up with a paint chip.
I don't think you're that close to the wall.
Trish,
Yeah.
can I pull you over for a second, please?
Yeah.
Yes. If there's spirit around us right now, can you tell me anything? Do you feel anything about another presence being in the cell with you? Are you in the cell? Or are you still out here watching? If you're in there, can you go into the far corner by the toilet? If you're even in the cell, feeling anything get in there? No? Okay, why don't you come on out now?
Where next?
Okay. Alright, we are in the solitary confinement area with our second group. This is our first EVP session down here. We currently now have one of our guests staying in one of the cells. As a trigger object, she has with her our keys for the trigger object as well. Are there any spirits down here that know what's going on? Can you please tell us if you know what's going on down here? Can you make a noise down here so that we know you're here, or move towards the person in the cell? Do you know that there's somebody in the cell? EVP ended. In jail. How are you feeling?
Incarcerated as I have for like the last 6 years.
Yes. But at least you've been able to roam free for the last 6 years.
Yes, because I have the
You have the keys.
I have the keys, Garrett.
Which is going to be interesting because they didn't have keys to get out.
Right.
You do. So they might get jealous at you.
Yes, I have the key.
Okay. I'm going to close the door
Alrighty.
and see and watch, see if there's anything that we get, okay? Let me know though if you feel anything right away.
Yep, I will.
Okay. That is weird. Come here, look at this. Look at that flickering. See it flickering?
Yeah,
It's not supposed to do that.
it's like a camera flash.
Yeah. Are you picking up any changes, Trish?
Cold, it's getting colder.
I'm picking up like energy changes on the camera. It's flickering.
Kelly, you okay?
Yeah. I feel like I'm being asked questions in here.
Okay, well, talk to him.
That's what I'm doing.
Really nice cold right behind me, Trevor. Right in between my shoulder blades.
I do see a shadow.
Yeah, and something just
Yeah.
moved in that cell.
They may be coming in towards you from the front wall,
Yeah.
so just be careful. Well, with that triggering, it's just flickering in and out.
Okay, I'm moving. That grid is moving like crazy over there too.
I'm gonna walk back in, so. How are you, Kelly? I'm up front here. Sensing anything inside?
You're at your half hour to charge.
Okay, great. We will pause then. Heard some strange noises. Did you want to explain a bit about that?
We did. We were, one of the people in our group was in the room, and then we heard what sounded like water dripping and then a door creaking.
Yeah, we heard it with your group, and we heard it with the next group as well after you, so we heard it twice.
Twice, okay.
Yeah. And it wasn't just like a flushing of something down the drain, right? Not like a toilet
No,
flush, like
it
a
was-
rush of water. It was like a drip, drip.
Well, why don't you be out there actually everything else? Because you're supposed to ask questions, not drill.
No, it was a drip. It wasn't a rush,
Yeah.
it wasn't a flush, it was a drip of water and a definite door creaking, and you and I actually went and moved all the doors
Yeah.
where we were and opened drawers to see if we could make that noise, and we didn't find anything.
We did. So what did you feel when you were in solitary? Like, besides hearing noises, what type of energy was in there with your group?
I think the way I described it to the group was it was like a good, a bad, and an ugly. I found that there was a lot of different energies in there. You had energies that I've described them as good, meaning they may have been here as an inmate on a petty theft charge. Nothing too bad. And then, you know, going down the line to worse crimes. You know, maybe even murder. So it was pretty intense in there.
Yeah, we had you in one of the cells also for a little bit of time. Did you experience anything while you were in there?
I did. I felt as though there was an energy sitting behind me, but I wasn't afraid. It almost felt as though it was there to protect me.
Right, you said there were two energies too
Yes.
inside there, so one was...
One was,
Protecting, what was the other one doing?
was just standing in the corner, almost not dark, but it wasn't pleasant. Yeah.
And you were the one that just recently made an important connection to some event that just occurred here after we finished the event. So do you want to talk about that?
Sure. It's we got word that one of the rooms flooded, one of the rooms that the ghost box was in, and it kind of clicked. That, you know, earlier in the evening we heard the water. Two groups heard water in this room, and then with the flooding, it just kind of seemed to go together. So unfortunate for the hotel owner, but
Yeah, it's a great connection to make because we did hear audio of water dripping, so
Yeah.
that was like almost a warning, a precursor to
Absolutely.
this.
Yes, it has been a long, very exciting, a lot of
day.
activity today, a lot of children grabbing onto to the people, and yeah, it was very interesting.
Okay.
A few people overcome, and
Great, well, let's start with Doris. We'll talk about your room first. Which area were you in tonight?
I was in the children's room tonight. Was very excited because that was my first time in the children's room. Experienced a lot of activity that was happening as well, especially when two of the ladies got the name, which first started out as Beth, and then the lady said Elizabeth. As soon as she said Elizabeth, we heard this female's voice. So out of the group of 6, 4 heard it very clearly, so we had that, and it was amazing, and so we all had goosebumps, so that was wonderful, and a lot of the children attaching to the adults, they didn't want to let go, so that was, yeah, that was amazing. Just that with the marks smudging everybody, so that they didn't go home bringing something, or especially when they were staying in the rooms. And we had one after you and I went up to the room 10, and we had to do the smudging and
clear the energy.
to clear the energy. I had to go to another room because one of the it was not funny, but he was very hilarious. You know, he was very scared. So I had to go to his room and smudge it and make sure that everything okay to calm him down so that he can sleep for the night. And I just told him as well to turn off any of the machines that he was using just to see if any spirits came around. I just think, okay, well, if you're going to have that on, that would end up scaring you more, so just turn it off.
Yeah, if you're scared about it, don't use it.
No, exactly, yeah.
Because they probably look like something.
And said just leave one of the lights on then. I said just leave, you know, a dim light on so that at least you can see what's around. So...
And overall, how was your experience of the evening? Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh my God, it was amazing. You know, there was so much activity in the children's room. I was, you know, it was a lot. Just have to find out some research on some of the names and that and ask around as well as
You had Daniel, and Daniel was definitely come up before.
and a few other, and then as well as a voice that someone said your name, so I think it was more that someone was calling you to come back, so they were asking for you.
Because I think I was actually doing some calling down there for spirits to come forward for people that were in the cell.
So,
maybe they were
and I
answering
think that's
another
right
area.
above it, well, I think it would probably be right above it, so that could have been happening too. Yeah, and a lot of the pressure that was in there from one part to the other, that was amazing, so I think everybody, well, mostly every group that we had when we were changing, they felt something, and they really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think there's only one person that was pretty skeptical through the whole night that did not have anything happen.
You know, she says she didn't, she says she didn't have something happen, but she was the first person that had the issue out in the courtyard that I dealt with, where she was shivering and it was not cold out there. Her demeanor, for lack of a better word, changed throughout the night. So she actually had subtle changes happening within her, and she just isn't conscious
I don't think it was
of what's
like
going on.
changes that we were talking about, like a sudden change or an experience.
Yeah.
But it was an experience because it was happening directly to her, but I don't think it was enough that she was being aware of it.
Yeah.
Like you said, like she was, I noticed anyway within her that she became more energetic and more kind of laughing it off kind of thing throughout the whole night than trying to...
I think that was more of a scaredness, and when you get scared, that's, you put that in front of you, and that's where that helps you, so you don't, so if you're sensing or feeling something, so I feel that was more because the person was scared, and they just try to put that away, and so just to make more of a fun, or not a joke out of it, but, just to put that in so that they didn't feel anything, but
Also,
mostly everybody...
I think her husband too was having more happen.
Oh, yeah.
Like you were saying to him, and maybe she was thinking about jealousy affecting that as well.
Well, it can be as well, but yeah.
I think the greatest thing about this whole event was that there were so many, A, you had an amazing turnout, B, there were so many new people.
And they've never been
to
here.
me, that's the best part of it all, is to introduce this world to other people and to have them experience it for themselves. And a lot of them had some experiences that, they'll talk about for a while, some more than others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And wonderful feedback, because I did ask a lot around, and everybody enjoyed it, so to you too, I applaud both of you, and thank you, and I'm honored, and, to work with Trish as well, and more in the future, and as well as you two.
Yeah, we worked really well with both of you too.
God.
So, yeah.
I
We look
really
forward to
enjoyed
it.
it. Yeah, and I say thank you again.